I'm Professor Kristofer Thurecht. I'm the Deputy Director of Research at the Australian Institute for Bioengineering and Nanotechnology, based at the University of Queensland. I'm also a group leader within the Australian Institute for Bioengineering and Nanotechnology, and my work spans across this institute and also the Centre for Advanced Imaging. I undertook my PhD at the University of Queensland in the chemistry department, and then after my PhD I decided I wanted to go abroad. So I moved over to the UK, to the University of Nottingham, and met the most wonderful mentors over there that pushed me into this new field of nanomedicine. And so that, of course, encouraged me then to come back to Australia and bring my ideas on nanomedicine back to the University of Queensland. And since then, I've built up my research program here within the Australian Institute for Bioengineering and Nanotechnology, and focused very much on molecular imaging at the Centre for Advanced Imaging. My research focuses on nanomedicine, and in particular understanding how nanomedicines behave in biological environments. And to do that, we use high-end imaging infrastructure and technologies, and we build capabilities around utilising this infrastructure to really understand the intricacies of how these nanomedicines interact with different biological elements, whether that be cells on a cellular level, or in tissues, or in fact in a whole species level. So our work pushes into the radiopharmaceutical space in particular, and this of course leads into very strong interactions with industry partners. Australia is a major international incubator of radiopharmaceutical research, and so we build into that infrastructure and that local ecosystem to establish radiopharmaceuticals as next generation drugs to treat diseases like cancer. I'm particularly passionate about discoveries. My whole life in the scientific field is seeing a problem and then trying to delve into evaluating that problem from a fundamental level. Because it's only if we understand the fundamental science that we can then push into the next generation of discoveries that solve tomorrow's problems. Understanding those fundamental levels then allows the translational science that gives us new drugs, and then we can push into helping people who have diseases. Cancer is clearly one of the major indications in Australia and around the world leading to mortality, and this is a problem that we all understand. We all have somebody that we know or somebody that we're very close to that has suffered from cancer, and many of us, of course, know these people who have died from cancer. So there's really an element of trying to understand ways of better treating cancer, but more importantly, providing a better quality of life for these people who suffer from this disease. So my work isn't necessarily about just finding cures. It's about understanding the disease. It's about leading a team of researchers where our real passion is driving towards understanding cancer and coming from that direction to find a cure and help people. Outside of the lab, my interests are very much around being on the water. I'm a consummate fisherman. I love fishing and boating, and so on the weekends I take my boys and my family and we go out on the water and spend some time, quality time together, catching fish.